Bonjour, je m'appelle Madame Howliston. Hola, me llamo Señora Howliston. Hopefully you worked it out. I'm Miss Howliston and I'm from the Languages Department at Teesdale School. We're really looking forward to you joining us in September as our new Year 7s, and we'll be learning French and Spanish together. We don't only learn about the language, but we find out about the countries where they speak those languages. So my first question for you is, can you name 3 countries, apart from France, where they speak French? And 3 countries, apart from Spain, where they speak Spanish? Did you know learning a language improves your memory and gives you problem-solving skills? So I've got a problem for you. Your second question is, can you work out what these 2 film titles are? I've got one title in French and one in Spanish. Le Livre de la Jungle, and then La Bella y la Bestia. Which films could those be in English? We often hear of sports stars who are from different countries, many of them French or Spanish. For example, Paul Pogba or Rafa Nadal, the tennis player. So, my final question for you is about the world of sport. When was the Football World Cup last held in a Spanish-speaking country? And, second part of that question, when is it going to be held in a French-speaking country? We're really looking forward to meeting everybody when you come up to join us in September. Au revoir. Adios.
Hello Year 6, my name is Miss Richardson and I teach art and photography at Teesdale School. We'd like to welcome you to the art department and give you a bit of a taste of what's available once you join us. So in Year 7, you will be looking at things such as natural forms. You'll be looking at different medias you can use, such as biro, coloured pencil, watercolour, normal pencil, as well as artist research and colour theory. You'll then go into a sweets project where you'll be looking at different design processes. You'll be looking at composition, your layout, how to make your wrappers look super realistic, and the sweets around the wrappers to make it all exciting. In Year 8, you will then look at different cultures, so China culture is one of them. So you'll look at koi carp, you'll look at the colours that you're using, your reds, your oranges and your yellows to make your work really stand out and be beautiful and bright. You will then go into Year 9 where you start doing projects that are of interest to you. So you might do your pets, your family, your friends. You will look at what's around you. So this person lives on a grouse moor, so they looked at the grouse and the animals around them. They looked at painting the grouse, they looked at doing the little pencil sketches around it, which is interesting. This person then looked at the heartbeat and how it's reflected in their music that they like to listen to, hence coming up with this drawing where their ideas, their heart is the centre of their music. You will also work in a much bigger sketchbook when you get to Year 9. You then go into GCSE and A-level looking at how your artist inspires your work, much more detail. So you then look at overall pictures and close-ups. When you get to GCSE and A-level, you also get to use a variety of different medias. We've got a clay setup where you can use the kiln, we've got cameras, we've got canvases, we've got fabrics such as t-shirts and bags that you can work on. You then work in your project and display it onto those materials. So you can take your photo and you can edit it and you can develop it in the darkroom, which is also really exciting. Or you can do oil paintings. If you're a real traditional artist and you really like making things look perfect, you can then go into your art via a painting means as well as a photography one. We really look forward to meeting you Year 6 and we hope that you have a great transition period from your primary schools.
Hello Year 6, my name's Mrs McGrath and I'm going to be your music teacher at Teesdale School. In music we start with lots of practical music making. We sing together regularly and we also learn how to play keyboards, ukuleles and guitars during Year 7 and 8. We'll learn lots of music theory, including how to read music and how to write your own music, and we create our own music using different computer software as well. In Year 7 and 8, you'll have one lesson of music a week with me, and then from year 9 onwards, music becomes an option subject for GCSE or A-level. As well as in the classroom, we've got lots going on in our music department. It's always a really busy place to be. We have a team of teachers come to us from Durham Music Service, and they offer lessons in piano, woodwind, strings, and brass instruments, as well as guitar. I also run a range of different clubs and activities at lunchtime and after school. This year they've included keyboard club, a ukulele and guitar group, band, orchestra, and 2 different choirs. Something else that I look after in school is school production. Some of you might have been to see Joseph or School of Rock. I do have some exciting plans for our next production, but that's going to have to wait until we're able to be in big groups together once more. If you're part of our music department in one of those clubs or activities, then as well as being able to come to rehearsals and practice in the music department, we're also really proud of the concerts that we do. So you might find yourself performing on the stage at school, performing at different venues within our community, or even as part of one of our North East Learning Trust big concerts at a venue like Sage Gateshead. I've got 3 quiz questions for you to answer. So my first quiz question, I've talked a little bit about instrument lessons from the Durham Music Service. I'd like to know which family of instruments the trombone, the saxophone and the cello belong to. Question 2, each year Teesdale School put on a big production. I'd like to know from you the name of 3 different venues in and around our area, so the North East and Yorkshire, where you might go to see a professional production. And finally, during lockdown, musicians like myself have been practicing hard on our instruments at home. So I'm going to play you some very famous riffs, and I'd like you to tell me what song they are from. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a guitar home, so I'm going to have to play you those riffs on my recorder. Number 1. Number 2. And number 3. You can email your answers to my quiz questions to transition@teesdaleschool.co.uk, and I look forward to meeting you when you get to Teesdale.